Hey everybody, welcome back to Rink's Garage. Today we're going to attempt to buff up the paint on this old 63 Oldsmobile of my dad's. She's got a little surface rust, so we're going to hit her with some SOS pads. I did a little test spot here, see if we can shine her up a bit. So first thing we're gonna do is get her wetted down a little bit with the hose. Then we got some SOS pads with the soap. So we'll get them wet and we'll just buff up a little spot. I did a little bit here, so I'll just kind of show you what we're gonna do. Basically, you just want to get her wet, and then we just go over the whole car like that, and as you can see, it takes the rust right off, and it'll take that chalky paint off the top too. There's a couple spots on here where the paint is coming off. Just kind of want to be careful there, but basically me and Peyton are going to hit the whole car with the SOS pads, get her shined up, and then we maybe even break out the buffer and try that. We'll see. But as you can see, she looks a lot nicer there, so we'll get to buffing. Well, got her all rinsed off. Now we just got to wait for it to dry. And I think we'll try hitting her with the buffer and see if we can get a little bit of shine in her. It's still kind of dull, but it's definitely, we got rid of most of the rust. Some of it, of course, is too deep, but overall looks pretty good. I think we can get a lot of this other stuff off the top with the buffers. So my other scrubber man said his arms were cramping up, so he had to go in the house, so had to finish her myself. But I'm gonna go have lunch, wait for her to dry off, and then we'll see what happens with the old buffer. Well, she's all dried off. We got ourselves some Meguiar's medium cut cleaner polish. Picked up this guy at the old Harbor Freight this morning, 60 bucks. dual action polisher, so we'll try a little on this fender and see what she looks like. I'm by no means a professional polisher, so I don't know what's going to happen. Just started out with her on 2, so crank her up a little bit. She got a little bit of shine, but not too much. I just got a fine pad on there, so I think we'll just run over with that, though. I don't want to get too aggressive up here. We're gonna have a little issue with the paint, but she's got a little gleam to her, so. Like I said, I'm no professional, but basically I just squirt some on there on a lower speed and make a couple passes and just step your speed up until you get that fine polish at the end, and then just wipe it off with a microfiber. So we'll work on getting the whole car shined up. I'll probably do this one side and we'll take a look at it, see what it looks like. Well, I got one side done. Don't look too bad. Not super shiny, but the top cleaned up real nice. So, turned her around, get this side out of the sun. She's probably a little warm to be doing this, but got the 2 doors in the back and the trunk left to do. So we'll finish her up and then we'll rinse her down again and see how she looks. Well, we're down to the old trunk lid. She was real hot, so I sprayed some water on there, cool her down. I'll wait a little bit and wipe that off, but got both sides in the front done. So cool him down, wipe him off. Show you guys my little tip for cleaning your foam pads. Get yourself a little plastic brush, and you can just fire up and rub that on there until I get all that crud out of there. Get most of it out. Wipe down the trunk, get that buffed out, and then we'll probably take her uptown and wash her off with some soft water. And then next on the agenda will be cleaning up the interior. She needs a good vacuum and a wipe down, so we'll finish up this buff job. Well, we finally got her all buffed. It's real hot out, but got her shined up pretty good. So now I'm just going to run around, hit the glass with spray away, all chrome, clean her up, and then we'll see find the shop vac and get her vacuumed out. Clean up the inside. Next thing on the agenda is give her a little clean job. She needs to be vacuumed. We'll clean up the dash and the door panels, and we'll see if we can get this headliner cleaned up a little bit. I got some upholstery cleaner. So we're just gonna do a once over, clean her up, and that's gonna be about it. But you can see there, she's got 64,000 miles on her. She's like brand new. This one's got the big block 394 in it, so it's not super snappy, but it goes. But she's completely original.
Might have been a mouse in here at one time.
Well, I think we're all done. Got the interior cleaned up. It's not perfect, but it's much better than it was. And she's a little shinier than it was. So that's gonna do her for this episode. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.